Happy New Year, everyone! It is not quite New Year's here, but I know that in the rest of the world, New Year's has been celebrated in many, many places. I would love to take a moment to talk about things as they change and the feelings that we feel and the thoughts that we have when something comes to an end, whether it be a year like 2020 or whether it be a person leaving us. We tend to look back on what is gone and remember the greatness of them, and it kind of puts us into this mode of comparison. Like, I catch myself reading other people's reflections from the past year, and 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 forgetting that I have had my own triumphs, and as much as my own challenges, there's been some really wonderful things that have happened in this past year, 2020. I learned this when I was writing the book and looking back on the person that I lost and the many, many qualities that they had and the traits, and realized that so many of the traits that they had were traits that I either wanted to have in myself, or they were traits that I already had in myself, but I just wasn't celebrating them. And this is so funny because I went through my junk drawer today, as you can see, and so many of the things that all these supplements have expired, and it just reminds me like how quickly time can go by. I mean, we all have such good intentions when we do these things and enter into them, and just years can go by, and we kind of forget about them in this mysterious place called the junk drawer. But the traits that, other people have that we long for within ourselves is only because we just don't celebrate them within ourselves. I think that they're very much part of who we are, but we need to just take the time and take the thought, the intention, make the intention to celebrate these qualities within ourselves, and then we will start to see them show up more and more of the time. It feels so good to me to be able to go through all of these items and sort them out and organize them and put things away that belong in other places and throw things out that I don't need to keep anymore, and donate things that can be donated. Sharpen all of the pencils. We always seem to be looking for pencils in our household right now, and before I could never seem to find any of them, and here I have like so many pencils and now they're all ready to go, ready to use. And the 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 beauty of reorganizing this drawer for the moment is that it's going to be so much easier to make grocery lists and find the things that we use on a regular basis. I like to call myself a householder, someone who's running a home and managing a home, a mother and a wife, and also on a spiritual journey. It's such a pleasure to be able to share this with you. I feel like I'm making an ASMR video or something like that with the sounds. But you'll see as I wrap everything up, once everything's all done, the most interesting things that came out of the junk drawer that I didn't know were there were two special gift cards. One being from Green Bean Reloved, and the other one from this jewelry place.